it was dead after the third set, but they came back to take the fourth. Brent Winslow, number 17 there, actually played a big role off Team USA's bench after not seeing action in the first 3 sets.
Well, you know, Mark, Winslow's no stranger to the game. He has 182 international matches under him prior to this tournament, also a 96 Olympian. So, you know, he's used to being out there and he's used to having to play a big role.
Well, there's Team USA getting it together. We look at the fourth set stats and the kills. Brazil had a few more of those, but Team USA took advantage of several Brazil serving errors to pick up 7 points on those, and that clearly the big number.
That was a big number, and you can't afford that many missed serves in a rally game. And then the unforced errors, even at 4.
So in a tight match, the service errors, the points that Team USA picked up on those, clearly the difference, a difference of 5 there. So Loy ball will get it in play for Team USA. The 5th set here, it's the tie break. Again, rally scoring, but only to 15 points. And Joel will pick up the first for Brazil. Since he has replaced Max in the lineup, they have gone with Joel the rest of the way. And Ricardinho the same, as he has replaced Mauricio.
And the key to this last set, Mark, is going to be who can get it done defensively, because both teams will do their job on offense on serve receive, although the U.S. not doing it on that one. And that's a big point for Brazil, and they know that. If you can out-defense the team, stop them from converting on the serve, then you will win this set.
Team USA down 2-0 here. Make it 3-0 to start the 5th set. And, of course, this one only to 15. So the more you get down early, the bigger problem it's going to be, and quicker.
It looks as though the U.S. is calling a timeout here. Good time to do that. You know, a 3-0 deficit early on. You want to close that out as soon as you can. And the problem here is the U.S. on 2 opportunities on serve receive, they do not convert.
And Doug Beal will talk it over. We'll see if that USA chant works again this time, as it did in the 4th set. But they're down 3-0 to start the 5th. So Brazil getting right down to business in the tiebreak set. Every time they've gone to a 5th set, they've won here in the America's Cup. It's happened twice. Once with Argentina and once with Cuba.
Not a good team to be in a rally situation with.
They have been pushed to the limit twice and have played their best under those circumstances. Meanwhile, Team USA has only been in one 5-setter in this tournament, and it was a loss to Venezuela. But as we see that service ace, that was also the old Team USA, the team that was going 0-3, not the Team USA that has played through 2 straight match victories into today.
Yeah, this is definitely a different team than what you saw earlier in the tournament. That was a big point, that last ace serve, because it took away one of the 2 that the U.S. gave to Brazil.
And Brazil, after giving away 2 straight points, picks up another. They will serve with the 2-point advantage at 4-2 of the 5th.
Right through the seam on that, very nicely hit.
Bad first pass. But Lambert, another tremendous get by Kidd.
Unbelievable defense by Kidd on the Brazilian side of the net. Oh, too bad for Brazil. That was beautiful, fantastic defense over there. That's got to make the highlight film, Mark. Kidd on the defense.
This time,
look at this. Look at him go. Oh, outstanding. It's just a shame that they weren't able to score that point, because they worked very hard for it.
They certainly did, but now USA back within 1. Well, only for the moment. Back up to 2 for Brazil.
Douglas doing a nice job getting the quick attack out of the middle here. Blockers are clueless on that. Then they had committed to the outside, and they were very late getting that close on the middle. Douglas taking advantage of it.
And Sorensen getting it down off the Brazil block. Gustavo quickly dispensing with it.
The middle doing a good job for Brazil at this point. Gustavo and Douglas teaming up in the middle. When it's not Douglas, it's Gustavo with that semi-side swing. And he just pounds it over the block. Douglas is the type of middle that goes through the block. Gustavo, on the other hand, goes over the block.
Well, Brazil coming up with the big block there. They're developing a bit of a cushion here in set number 5. Immediately following this match, you want to know that we're going to have another semifinal matchup coming to you just about an hour from now, as Argentina and Cuba will fight for the other finals position.
You can see the Argentine crowd already starting to fill in and get their places.
That was sent long by Gustavo.
And that's 2 errors in a row for Brazil. They look excited, though. Did the ref make a different call? Calling a touch. Let's see what happened.
Well, and here's the score, and they do give it now to Brazil. We thought that it was long initially, but apparently not. So as the teams switch sides,
and Gustavo and Lambert, Mark, exchanging words across the net there. So some tempers are rising out there on the court.
Sorensen, kid dug it. Ricardinho with the get. And off the joust, Gustavo. Now that is a match-winning type of play right there for Brazil.
You know, Brazil just playing great defense in this last set between Kidd and the rest of the Brazilian team. They're just out-defensing the U.S. at this point.
4-point advantage. The 5th set tiebreak is only to 15. So Team USA looking at a decidedly uphill battle here in the 5th. Well, Naubert gives one back on the serve, but they do have a couple to give.
The U.S. needs to hold on to this and build off of this deficit. They cannot afford for this deficit to get any bigger. They have to start to close it now.
Chip McCaw into serve. Good serve it was.
Great save.
And Joel gets Brazil to 10, just 5 away from the match and a berth in the finals of the America's Cup.
That's a great save by the Brazilian setter there.
Still alive on the USA side. Sorensen couldn't place it. Best rally of the set so far. Ziba, and he got it inside the back line.
It's a hard hit ball by Ziba. He's not the guy you want to see hitting the ball at the end of a rally like that.
So Team USA will use their last official timeout. And they are in a bit of a spot here in the 5th set. They are 5 down, and Brazil needs only 4 more to take the match.
Odds are stacked way high against him, Mark. In a 15-point rally game, some major things would have to happen real soon.
It would have to be a fairly significant collapse by Brazil here, or something truly extraordinary and inspired by Team USA. Well, Gustavo sent it long on the serve, so 1 point back. As we told you earlier, 0-1 is Team USA in this tournament in 5th sets. Now, Ball's aggressive serve did not pay off.
Well, he was going for the ace on that, Mark, but that was critical. Missing that serve was very, very critical for the U.S. team. So it's a tough decision. You know, do you go for the ace, take a chance on missing?
Joel just did with the lead. And Lambert on the counter takes the point back.
When you're down the way the U.S. is, though, you need to be a little more conservative. Brazil, on the other hand, they can afford to do that. They have a good cushion there in the point spread, and they can take some chances. U.S. cannot.
And Giba hitting nearly straight down now has Brazil 2 points away from the finals. Sullivan into the lineup for Team USA. Brazil can sense it now. Off the shoulder of Giba, but it's sailed back over the net. And they're quickly taken care of. Brett Winslow.
That was a strong attack. Winslow looked very impressive on that attack.
Postponing Team USA's fate, perhaps, just for a moment. And Douglas can't get it down in play. So Team USA is to 10. And Brazil will take a timeout. Not in a panic situation by any stretch, but certainly they want to stop that mini USA run right now.
And this was a good time to get into a timeout situation. You want to take the steam, the little momentum that U.S. has built in the last couple points. Brazil wants to try to take that out now. Now, they only need 2 more points. They can, and, you know, as the match has been going, characteristically of both teams, Brazil ought to be able to do that on 2 serve-receive opportunities. So they only need 2. On the other hand, U.S. has to do it in 5. So the U.S. not only do they have to convert their serve-receive points, but they must get a couple defensively as well.
Good dig out of the back. And then stumbling, it appeared, on the back pedal was Giba.
Well, Ricardinho, the setter for Brazil, went up for that attack, and it was a good decision. It looked good, but the defense of the U.S. read it well. And unfortunately, Giba just loses his footing there. He would have had that ball, but he lost his footing, and the U.S. scored as a result. If the U.S. gets this point, we have a game here. This is key right here. The U.S. must get this.
Well, Joel having none of it. And he restores the 3-point margin and puts Brazil 1 point from the match.
Right through the seam there. Joel sees it. High off the block. It goes right through the seam.
Match ball. And the block in the middle from Gustavo, and that will do it. Brazil beats Team USA. It takes them 5 sets to do it, but they will go to the final of the first ever America's Cup. They will face the winner of Argentina versus Cuba. There's the final score line. That will take place about 55 minutes from now here on ESPN. Brazil, once again, the winner over Team USA, and they go to the finals. What an effort from Brazil. They didn't start out very well, but they finished strong.
No, they didn't. You have to credit the U.S. a little bit on this as well. You know, they showed a lot of class coming back from an 0-3 deficit, facing a very strong, consistent Brazilian team, and giving them a scare. You know, they took the first game. They lost the second game very close, and then it was a dogfight after that, and turn around and winning the 4th set. So it was a good fight by the U.S. team.
Brazil wins it over Team USA in 5 sets. For Dorothy Franco-Reed, I'm Mark Brown. So long for now. This has been an exclusive presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.